So we're now going to Gorée Island, also known as Slave Island. So just getting our tickets and we have to get a ferry over. And apparently it's like where the slaves got shipped from Africa to America. So we're going to learn a lot about the history of slavery in Senegal, really. What the movement was like, how it began, what the process was like. I'm not even sure. I'm quite intrigued. We picked up some postcards. Basically, you're trying to do this thing where every time we go to a country, we pick up some postcards and then write our favorite memories of the country in them, and then just put them in a folder, and then we can kind of look back on it. Do you know what I mean? I think it's quite cute. Write down our favorite memories, or just like how we feel, any funny moments that happen, and just another way to like relive the trip, if that makes sense, outside of pictures and stuff. This is our ferry or our boat to the island.
You've got some vacation time. You and your friend,
yeah.
How are you doing? Good.
Bad when you both combine.
So this is the Senegalese jollof rice. What's the jollof rice called?
Oh, tibujen.
Tibujen. And we've got some prawns. This looks crazy. You're saying that there were over 20 slave houses on the island.
More than 20.
More than 20. But they kept one open so we can like visit, what is it? Commemorate their memories. Okay. Slave house.
Look what you put in me.
Okay.
I never do this to you.
So I'm guessing that changed in 1960.
Yeah. Okay.
If somebody was born
After the second World War.
Yeah, after the Second World War. Before the Second World War, anybody that was born in Senegal automatically had a French citizenship.
I need to
So we're learning that people live on this island as well. Is it having so much historical value? So they have things like a nursery, primary school, pharmacy, police office, police station.
Yeah, police stations. Yeah.
Firefighter.
Authorities.
Like it's a little community out here. They all know each other. And they've just really repurposed the island, I would say, which is quite beautiful.
Everyone walks. There's no transportation.
Yeah, everyone walks. No transportation, no cars, no pollution.
Yeah, that's why it's so clean.
Yeah, exactly.
It's no one time.
It's a fake palm tree. That's the second fake palm tree over there.
One time. I need to.
Are you using sand to paint this?
All that is
I need to.
Yeah.
I need to.
Okay. Abracadabra. Wow. Okay.
All the things are on your mind. They want bad when I treat you right. I don't care.
Oh, that's crazy. So does it still scan for silver now?
Yeah.
So it's not a gift.
It's not a gift. Like
That's crazy.
The local people set up though.
So basically, there's this was gifted from America,
Yeah.
right?
1999.
1999.
Right,
That's recent.
Yeah. To pay homage our ancestral memory.
Okay, pay homage. And the antenna up here stands for silver. So the Senegalese people say, you know, it's not really a gift because they're just using it to scan for silver. Oh. It's another bunker that the French military used to use. Now people live there.
Want me to feel like I'm new.
They tried to build a bridge right here, remnants of a bridge between Goree Island and Dakar. Basically tried to build this bridge time and time again, but every time they try it just falls down and it collapses. So our guide was basically saying that people say it's the spirit of Goree Island saying no, we don't want a bridge to the island, like just come here by boat, like we don't need to access it by foot.
I need to hold the corner. timing. I need you. I need you. I need you. I need you.
More than 20 slaves on this island, but it just keeps this one. So there's a reef and for the visitor also. It is built by the French in 1780, 1784.
Okay.
The 150 to 200 slaves, and all live in downstairs. Inside, they can put between 15 or 20 slaves.
Oh
They
man.
stay on the floor back against the wall, and
Oh,
they
man.
have his hand attached with the chain.
Oh.
They have permission one time by day to go out for eat and go toilet.
So the slaves come in here, the men, if they weigh under 60 kilograms,
Yes.
then they feed them beans for 3 months to
Or
get them.
yeah.
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 The boat comes, if they're not over 60 kilograms, they stay here and they're domesticated slaves. So they're slaves in Senegal.
Yeah, exactly.
But if they're more than 60 kilograms, then they can go. Okay.
And some when the slave revolt, we put them here. This is the punishment
What's
set.
revolt?
Revolt.
Like resist?
Yeah, fight back.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the punishment set.
Punishment cell.
Yeah, donc they can make 5 or 7 inside. The security guy here, he don't care about his condition inside. He just wanna close the door after
no.
the slave. Nelson Mandela, when he come here in 1999,
Yeah.
in 1991, he forced the protocol to enter inside. He make 5 minutes. When he come out, he got that on his eyes. Maybe he remembers the 27 years in jail during
Yeah,
apartheid.
yeah.
Also the condition for this land
Yeah.
inside.
Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela in 1990. Barack Obama in photos of now Richard. Christine Lagarde. This is the Jackson 5.
Oh, Michael Jackson came here.
Yeah, with his whole family. As well.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson is here. At this moment, he got 16 years old, and in the middle, we got Janet Jackson.
Wow.
Second, when he come here in February 1992, donc after celebrating met on the church, he come in front of the door of now return to ask for forgiveness to all Africa and all humanity, because in the past the missionary Catholic was implicated to the slave trader, and the old conservator of the slave house, the manager, had answered even yes for forgiveness, but no for forgetting. Okay.
Pope Jean Paul II. Okay. And when did he come and ask for forgiveness?
February 1992.
February 1992.
Yeah.
That's not that long ago.
Yeah.
The last country to abolish slavery was Brazil. In 1888, 1866, the last reported slave ship lands in Cuba. From Africa to Cuba, I think. 1865, slavery is abolished in the US. Britain passes the Abolition Slavery Act in 1833. That's why people talk about like reparations and stuff, because it's like black people are 300 years behind. Do you know what I mean? In regards to like building generational wealth, passing on knowledge, just everything. When you look at like the magnitude of like where we are in the world, we're literally set back because of slavery. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, this is a wild one. This is a list of captives and their names, sex, age, and profession. Price. This is how much they're worth, or how much you can buy them for. The last slave ship was in 1866.
Yeah.
So 1804 to 1866, that's what, at least 62 years of continuous, you know.
Hispaniola was when the Dominican Republic and Haiti were one island before they drew a border and got colonized by the French and the Spanish.
In Haiti, a rebellion of enslaved people against the French resulted in Haiti's independence. So Haiti was the first independent nation of Latin America and the Caribbean, the first country to abolish slavery. The only state in history established by a successful slave revolt. The only state that slavery was abolished in because of the revolt, because they resisted. Because everywhere else slavery was abolished because I'm not even sure. I mean, they kind of realized like this is wrong. But in Haiti, this is where slave revolt. Revolt is like resist, right?
Yeah.
Like, so because they were rebelling, it actually stopped slavery.
It's like that was the beginning of their establishment, if you
Yeah,
can. Like
yeah.
that was essential
to their independence.
Yeah.
So when is their Independence Day?
That is a good question.
Let's Google it. Because it wasn't 1800s.
Slavery was done in 1804. That's when it was abolished. So,
In Haiti.
yeah. I want to say it's the same thing. Like, that's when they were free.
No, I don't think so. I feel like they were independent in the 1900s. 1804.
Yeah.
Senegal got their independence in 1960. That's why you're saying, oh, that's really late
Yeah.
for them to get independence. But I was thinking like most places got their independence in 1900.
Right, which is, according to this, it's closer, well, most places got there like later.
Later after
Haiti's in the mountains.
Yeah.
1804 is right here.
That's great. They actually got their independence very early.
Yeah, there was still stuff going on
Yeah.
in France, which led to it being in the state that it ended up being.
Right, yeah.
Politics and stuff. Like slavery was over,
Yeah.
but the economy, you know, after Haiti became free of French and Haiti from trading with other nations.
The French banned Haiti.
Yeah, they didn't allow them to trade and such, so that led to the economy going down.
I see.
I guess you could call it like payback in a way.
I see.
I think at that time, even though Haiti was successful in revolting, slavery was abolished.
Yeah.
French still had more power in that way, maybe political power, so they like didn't allow them to do certain things, like lock them up.
Yeah.
So that's what started the economy going down bad. And
Yeah.
Haiti is the worst development today
Yeah.
because of that.
Yeah.
So it's like they got their freedom, and then the French made them pay for it.
Yes. Yeah, I was just saying, I'm learning a lot, I'm not gonna lie. And they don't teach us this in school. Like, you really have to seek this information. They don't teach us this level of detail.
Yeah, and I like how they showed you like where the slaves were held captive.
Yeah.
Like you can see it, and it's like that's even more brutal than what I imagined it to be.
Yeah. Alright. Anyways, we took the ferry back. We're back in town now. We're back in the mainland. Yeah, priceless experience. Honestly, our guide was phenomenal. Just giving us such a detailed tour, just taking his time with us, and then us like just explore, take pictures, ask questions, everything. And just coming back from the island itself, it's like, I don't know, it's like definitely a surreal experience, and nothing like it's like, I don't know, I don't even fully have the words. I think it's a worthy experience if you ever end up in Senegal. I know they have the other countries in West Africa have islands or an area in the country where the slaves were shipped from. So from my understanding, it sounds like they turn that around and make that somewhere where people can kind of learn about the history as well. So if you ever end up in West Africa, I would just highly recommend learning a bit.